if you have a tendency to compare yourself to other people, or to be jealous or envious of people who have what you want, or who have the life that you want to live, who have the business that you have, who have the success that you have, the money, the girlfriend, the boyfriend, the wife, the husband, the looks that you have, and it really affects you negatively. Like whenever you come across this type of a person, you start to feel really insecure, inferior, less than, small. You feel like you're getting to that like lack energy. Then this video is going to completely change your whole perception around this and shift you into this abundant state where you're no longer going to compare yourself to these people and see these people as competition, and you're going to feel so much more confident in yourself to actually create that reality that you want to create for yourself, that you see these other people having that you want so bad. Okay, so the first thing that you need to know is that you create your own reality, okay? This is undeniable truth. This is just something that you're going to have to accept. You create your own reality, and every single person and every single thing that you experience on the outside is a reflection of you. It's a reflection of your own consciousness, okay, in some way, shape, or form. So every single person that you see, that you're jealous of, that you want to compete with, that has what you want, is a reflection of you in some way. Now, of course, also seeing other people as well, like people who don't have what you want, who have lack, who, are in a negative mindset, whatever. Everything is in some way, shape, or form a version of you, okay? A reflection of your own consciousness that is being mirrored back to you. So that is the first thing that you have to know, understand, and accept. So once you accept this, once you know this, the second thing to know is that when you declare to the universe of who you want to be and what it is that you want to have, whether you do this on a conscious level or on a soul level, okay? Maybe it's your soul that just wants that experience. It's going to start to manifest in your physical reality. So let's say that you declare yourself to be a successful and wealthy business owner, okay? And this is who you are, this is who you want to be, this is the reality that you want to live. And suddenly you start to see people around you who are doing what you want to do, who have the job that you want to have, or the business that you want to have, the clients that you want to have. And you look at this person as in like, they're stealing my ideas. They have what I want and I don't have it. Or you start to judge them and like, oh, how could they be so successful? They're so stupid. Like, how are they making it work and I can't make it work? And you start to get into this negative headspace, looking at this person who has your ideal reality as this competition, as this person that you think is like somehow against you, somehow separate from you, somehow outside of your own creation. So here's the mindset shift, okay? So this is the third part and this is the shift, okay? So I want you to notice every single thing that's happening around you where, you come across a person that you want to be like, that has a relationship that you want, even if it's like a small moment that you notice, like a couple kissing and the man, putting his arms around his woman and caressing her. Just like a little nice romantic moment that you always wish that you could have with your man and you don't. Or maybe you don't have a man and this is just something that you always wanted to experience, whatever, I don't know. It's like these little moments of life. And instead of looking at that moment and being like, ugh, like I want that, but I don't have it. Oh, I suck, like I'll never have that, like no one loves me that way, whatever. Like you get in your head, you know what I'm saying? And then you become jealous of her. It's like, why does he love her so much? She's not even that pretty, or he's not even that hot, or whatever. You look at it as that, oh my God, I literally manifested that. I literally, through my own consciousness, through my own desire of wanting that exact situation, of wanting that exact business, that exact job, that exact whatever, and now I see it with other people in my life. That is a representation of your own manifestation of that own reality for yourself, because it is starting to show up in your external environment. You're starting to see it show up in your physical reality. Maybe you aren't exactly experiencing that yet, the physical manifestation of that version of you yet, but you're starting to see it and you're starting to pull it towards you, right? You're starting to attract these types of people and these types of experiences that are a representation of this desire that you want. So when you see something like this and you see somebody that you're jealous of and you're comparing yourself to and that has what you want, look at that as a wink from the universe, as a yay, saying like, you are on the right path, because the fact that this is showing up in your reality is showing that this is where your vibration is and that this is already who you are in consciousness, that this is not outside of you, that this is already who you are. This is your identity. Now it's just forming, okay? It's growing. building, okay? Because we live in a physical world. But look, the path of least resistance, the universe is already sending you, already showing you people who already created this life, who already became this person, who already have this relationship. It's just showing this to you in your physical reality, showing you like, it's not even showing you like, oh, look, like it's happening. It's just you're creating it. You're creating this reality. And these people that are showing up in your life are just a representation of who you already are in consciousness. And it's just showing you that you're becoming that, okay? So these I would call synchronicities. These I would call signs. These I would call little proof, okay, that you are on the right path to manifesting whatever it is that you want. So if you come across somebody that has what you want and you become envious and jealous, like whatever it is that they're doing, you're like, well, I thought of that first, like I know this, but they're successful and they're making money from it, but I already know this. To think in these lack terms that there's only, you know, one person that can do something, and just like catch yourself to like being in this lack mentality, first of all, okay? That all of those thoughts are coming from lack, and that you don't think that you're good enough. You don't think that that there's enough to go around. You don't think that there's enough to go around for everybody. That you don't think that 2 people or 3 or 4 or 10 or 1,000 people can do the same thing and still make money. How many fucking like HVAC companies are out there? How many plumbing companies are out there? How many, you know, whatever, YouTubers are out there? There's so many, and everyone has their own reality that they create and the success that they create from that reality. And there's just abundance everywhere because we are abundance, okay? Like, don't forget that. And the last and final thing that I want you to know is that comparison is literally not real. It does not exist. I mean, it exists in our illusionary minds, but it doesn't actually exist in reality because there's only you. You are the only thing that exists. There is no thing outside of you. You are reality itself, and there is no reality outside of you. So when you look at another person and look at them as separate from you, and you compare yourself, that is you assuming that there's a reality outside of you that exists, something that exists outside of you. Literally, there is no reality that exists outside of you. It is just you. You are reality. You are consciousness. You are God manifested into physical form. We all are one, okay? We are all one. It's just one consciousness. There is no outside consciousness. Like, there's nothing outside of us. It seems like there is because we're, you know, incarnated in these physical bodies, whatever. But it's not actually true. So there is literally no such thing as comparing yourself to another person because that person is you. That is a version of you. Okay, that is a projection of your own consciousness. That is a mirror of you and your own energy. It's like a dream. It's like a projection. It's like a movie. How can you compare yourself to somebody else that you created and make them better than you and make yourself not that good? You are literally the main character. You are literally the only character. You're literally everything. You're this person, and you're also that, and you're also that, and you're also that. You are the person that's successful. You are the person that's poor. You are the person that has a healthy relationship. You're the person that doesn't, that is single. Like, you are literally every single thing, okay? And the whole thing is coming back to the knowing of that and being like, what version of that do I want to pull in? What version of that do I want to experience? Oh, I want to experience myself as successful, in love, wealthy, healthy, whatever. Okay, that is who I claim to be. That is who I choose to be here on this earth. That is the game I choose to play. That is the character that I choose to embody. Okay? And when I see things outside of me showing up as that same character that I choose to be, they are not competitions. They are proof and reflections of who I am becoming. Okay? Because your outer world is a reflection of who you are. So if you claim that you're this person and now you start to see things in your physical environment that are a reflection of the things that you want, look at that as abundance. Look at that as the universe is hearing you, is listening, and you're doing a good job manifesting and creating this reality around you where you're raising your vibration, and now everything that you see is aligned with that vibration. You know, it's on the same frequency now. And take that one step further and see, what can you learn from these people? How did they get to where they are? You know, what can you do differently? How can you embody that energy more? How can you mimic? You know, how can you walk like them, talk like them? And this is not you abandoning yourself. This isn't you not being authentic. This is just you learning your new identity. This is you learning this new person that you are becoming and how to be that person. Because in experience, you've never been that person. In consciousness, you are, but in experience, you kind of have to learn. You have to learn how to walk and talk and act and think and choose in that way. And so observe them, watch them, see what they do, and sort of fake it till you make it kind of deal, like copy them until it becomes you, because this is what it means to be what you want to be, right? Whatever they have, that's what it means. And obviously, like, be authentic and be yourself. But I'm just saying, look at them more as a guide. Look at them more as like a sign, as proof, rather than this competition that you're just so mad that like now they're like in your life and making you feel less than. That is a choice that you make. You're making the choice to think of yourself as inferior to this other person. You're making the choice to think of yourself as not being good enough, okay? And I understand, like, I have so much compassion because I understand, we have these wounds, we have trauma, we have outdated beliefs about ourselves that are so inaccurate, that keep us small, that keep us encaged, and like you can't break free and become this ideal version of yourself, okay? But those are just thoughts that you have to observe. Call it what it is. It's an old pattern. It's an old version of you. It's no longer who you are. Who are you today? You're stepping into this version of you today. This is who you are today. And this is who you choose to be. And you keep coming back to that version. You keep coming back to yourself. But anyway, that is how you stop comparing yourself to other people. That is how you stop being envious and jealous of people who have what you want, is you just start to look at them as a reflection of who you already are. This is a manifestation of your energy showing you that you are literally closer now to actually physically experiencing what it is that you want, in the 3D, by these people actually showing up in your life. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that it made something click and shifted something so that you can start to, respond differently to these people, and you can start to interact, in a different energy, because it's all about like your energy, So let me know in the comments below how this resonated with you. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video. If you would like to book a one-on-one reading, I do tarot readings with me. The links are below, and go ahead and follow my other YouTube channel, The Solstice Gem, where I do tarot readings if you're into that. In either case, I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.